So ship is fucked, I get. So yeah, this dock does look similar to the one on the other ship that were at the beginning of the game that I don't remember the name of. Alright. GFS Valhalla. That's a ship crashed into it. Eerie, ominous music. So gonna come across I want to say Xenomorphs, and then I'm like, I want to make a Dead Space reference instead, and I don't remember the name of the things in that. I swear it was similar to Xenomorphs, but I don't remember what the name is in the Dead Space. Who wants to see LP at Dead Space? You know, once we're done the Metroid stuff to, you know, get similar vibes. I've beaten Dead Space 1, and I really, really like Dead Space 1. I played Dead Space 2, and I never beat it. I don't know why I stopped playing Dead Space 2. Wait, no, I totally do. Because I was playing it at my dad's house on the Xbox 360. And then I left. And then I left his place before I got to beat it. That's right. Now I remember. Never mind. That's totally why I stopped playing Dead Space 2. Because I didn't have an Xbox anymore. So I never beat it. And I've never touched Dead Space 3. Although I've heard it's a very different game. Because it's way more actiony. But who wants to see Dead Space? I really like Dead Space 1. Stiletto fighter wreckage. Thrusters damaged in combat. Impact was unavoidable. Is it called a stiletto because it literally looks like a stiletto heel? Because, like, that's, like, if that's where the toes go, that's the stiletto heel, like the rockets on the back here. Is that what it is? This is what Samus's shoes all meant to be in Smash Brothers. Oh, it all come together. Alright, well, how do I open the door? Everything keeps vibrating. Hangar doors controlled by nearby terminal. Okay. I'll just use terminal then, I guess. Energy cell station. The station is inactive. It appears to be missing an energy cell. Okay. What is this? Control terminal powered by nearby energy cell station. Unit is currently offline. Okay. Okay. I guess I have an energy cell to just put in there. Is that just shit that Samus carries around in her back pocket? Okay. Okay then. Alright, interact with object. Alright, what are you? Displays data for energy cell ID, that thing. Okay. Energy cell ID, status unknown, coordinates, that, Norion. Data indicates energy cell is connected to manual generator override. Energy cell 3. What? Wait, go into the logbook. What's it talking about there? Wait, is that creatures, research? Oh, objectives. Oh, there's also got objectives. I've completely missed that. Okay, what was this? I'm good. Okay, energy cell. What's this shit? Okay, energy cells were designed as a portable power source for the Federation. Their higher power to weight ratio makes them ideal for powering a wide variety of equipment. Throughout the environment, you may encounter stations that contain an energy cell. Removing the cell will leave these stations permanently offline. You'll then be able to place the collected energy cell into a new station that is empty. Your collected and used energy cells are recorded in your inventory. Oh, okay. Okay. Energy cells. Okay. Oh! So I did collect it at some point. Okay, so this is one of two things. This is one of two things. It's either like power nodes in what we're just talking about, Dead Space, where you use those to open doors, or based on there being them like this, and we're getting hints on where it is. Is this the artifact slash Grand Temple keys of this game? Is that what I'm looking at? Do we have that again in this game? What is with every Prime game having this mechanic? What? Okay. So, what I'm doing right now, if I didn't pick this up, I don't even remember where I picked this up. I do not remember where I picked this thing up. If I didn't have one, I just couldn't come here right now. So what I'm doing right now is, I don't know if it's optional. Maybe I had to do it later. Huh. And maybe it is optional. Maybe it is optional. Because I used one to get here, and they're immediately giving me a hint on where to get another one in Norion. Huh. This feels like Grand Temple keys again. And again, unlike in Prime 1, like Prime 1, they tell you pretty overtly at the Artifact Temple, this is your ultimate goal. And then in Echoes, you can get a hint that it exists early on. And then later on, you're told explicitly what it is. Like right at the end of the game, so you can't get any of them beforehand. And also you need like a visor from near the end of the game to get it. So it's the first game's but worse. Fucking Christ. I don't know what this is yet. It feels like that's what this is. It feels like that's what this is. But I don't know if they're required. Oh, okay. Okay, cargo truck is smashed, engine burns, an explosive was the cause. Various puncture wounds, phazon detected around that, okay. Large box, I guess. Yep, withstand most things. Does that just reopen the door? Okay. Stop vibrating, ship. God. Walkway's been destroyed. Structure seems to have been hit by a large, fast-moving object. So something just crashed the fuck into this and just fucked up everything. Is that floor down there? No. So this thing's floating in space, and I'm wondering, is gravity still operating on this thing? Or if I fall away, end up in space? What about where I find out? No, I get teleported back. Okay. There we go. You're frozen in place there. This shit feels like it's about to fall the fuck apart. Completely drained. Only a brittle husk remains. Why are they still? Use the terminal. Fucking Christ. Alright then. Good. So it wasn't my gun that made him dissolve like that. These things are having their life force sucked from the inside out. What the fuck is going on here? Okay. What the fuck? Gel sacks are aggressive creatures, roaming their territory and defending it from all comers. When provoked, a gel sack will begin to expand its body, quickly filling it with caustic phazon-based venom. This continues until the gel sack explodes, sending a spray of deadly fluid in all directions. Okay. Another giant crashed ship. Another stiletto fire. Took damage from multiple things. Mechanical arms have been blown apart. Unit is covered with weapon burns. And device is short-circuiting there. Okay. Are you? Yes. Yes. They will try and fight me. That is the main thing I want to know. Are they hostile or not? This game needs more non-hostile life. I miss all the non-hostile life from the previous two. I mean, I guess the robot planet has been the best for that. Whoa! What the fuck? Liquid phazon. Okay. Okay. Something is happening in this game that wasn't happening in the previous two. Phazon, in of itself, has sentience now. Is Phazon evolving or what? Like, because there were things that were possessed with Phazon. Like, Dark Samus is basically made of Phazon. But Dark Samus is also Metroid Prime. You know, a living creature that existed before. Between the Phazoids and this, it really looks like Phazon itself is evolving and becoming sentient. That's terrifying. Is that because of the seeds or because of Dark Samus, I wonder? They're young and known as Phazon grubs and eventually metamorph into their adult or puddle form. They exude a toxic chemical to protect themselves from predators. Contact with substance can be deadly. They can alter their shape in limited fashion. Oh. Phazon grub. Drains bioenergy. Okay. So this is what happened to the ship. It was being attacked by sentient Phazon. Drawn to bioenergy in all forms, especially Phazon. Immune to its mutagenic effects and carry in their bodies as they roam. Their bite can infect the victim with Phazon corruption, making them plague bearers of sorts. Alright, okay. Phazon's getting more fucked as time goes on. Probably the most terrifying way that this could go. So it's going to permanently arc? Or does that not arc when that's going? No, it arcs the entire time. Got it. Okay. Actually, no. I was going to say because it leads up to this. Let's jump over here. So, never mind. Okay. I mean, hey, they found the ship at least. So we can know how fucked everything got here. The answer's very. The idea of Phazon itself becoming sentient is terrifying. And like it oozes around in puddles and then just sends grubs at you to help you spread the plague. Like, Jesus. Oh, God. Okay. It's just a touch completely fucking terrifying, you know? It's just that. Oh, God. Is that Phazon grub still in there? Okay. Caused extreme by blast trauma from an energy grenade. So some of them just died in the process of fighting off shit. And just friendly fire. Or pirate as well. Glass has cracked and appears to have weakened. A strong blast could destroy it. Ah, yes. Let's let out all the bugs. That's what I want to do. Are these a different type of bug? Yes, they are. Do you mind scanning it? There we go. Alright. Phazon Leech. Non-aggressive scavenger. Oh. Whoops. Phazon leeches thrive on bioenergy drained from weakened and dead prey. They often roam in groups, leaving behind toxic trails as they slide along terrain in search of sustenance. Their bodies are soft and unprotected, making them easy targets to dispatch. Okay, so like... Fuck. It does hurt to touch them, okay. That was the thing I was curious about. Alright. High level burns, okay. More of that. Stop it. So, like... I know my general rule is to try and not fuck with non-hostile life. I don't know if that should apply to non-hostile life that's made of Phazon. I don't know how much that rule should apply there. I say as I walk away and... Like... It's Phazon, though. It's Phazon. Could you describe the existence of it as hostile? I'm leaving them for the time being. Let me know in the comments whether I should kill Phazon leeches or not. Because I don't want to kill non-hostile stuff, but... like, if they can't spread Phazon poisoning on their own, then I guess it's fine. They do leave a toxic trail. And they do have, like, little noses that keep, like, going up. Like, look at little noses at the front. The little nose mount things they got at the front there. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're trying to make me find Phazon cute. No! No! Not allowed. Not allowed. Does this open into space or not? I don't know how fucked up this place is. Is it fucked up enough that it goes into space? Okay, power up, generate use for... okay, damage is... okay, yep. Crawl through the duct and escape. Alright, what is that? That's nothing? Okay. What about the shit outside? What's going on out there? Direct hit from fire. Okay. Ship keeps vibrating! Okay. Another hint thing. Okay. Energy cell! Okay. So 4. Number 4. We still don't have hints on 1. Or picked up 1. Okay. Hidden fuel gel pumping station in Brio. Okay. There was a door that we saw that didn't go anywhere. That's gonna be a thing. Okay. I'm wondering where a save station is. I mean, I had to come across one on this place. I'm wondering if this is one or the other one's where... I'd like to find one. Which way first? I didn't enter any rooms. Okay, well, we'll go this way. I'm here. Hi there, buddy. You're also dead as shit. Crawling through the lift when shot at point blank range. So everything was fighting everything here, it seems. Got it. Okay. Unhinged. Physical stress could rip it off. Okay. And not receiving any power. Units currently offline. Okay. Another energy cell thing. I'm hearing that vibrating sound. No energy cells in inventory. Okay. So there's another... okay. Maybe that's the gimmick of this ship. Maybe this ship is you can explore more of this ship the more energy cells you have. Maybe that's its whole thing. The energy cells are used to explore this ship. Huh, okay. Yeah, they're just giving me hints everywhere on how to get more batteries. Okay, battery cell 5. So where's 1? Skytown, okay. Research sample containment center. Like, I would say that this is the key shit from the previous games, but it's all to do with this. Unless this area that we're currently exploring is also in some capacity the final area of the game. Completely collapsed on itself. Claw marks are visible on the debris. Okay. Okay, so you're not going to tell me anything about it. There's just that tube up there that I can go in. I will say though, if this is the artifact key stuff from the previous games and it works in a similar way, where like it's a collectible that you get over the course of the game to go to the end, if it functions in a way that it's instead of just you have them all, you open the big door at the end, it's as you get more of them, you can explore the area a little bit more by a little bit more and find things. It gives more feeling to getting one, because getting one means you can explore somewhere, as opposed to just you need all of them and then it does one big thing. It's a way of changing it up and like changing the feel of it. Like, I do appreciate that. That's like, it's a way of doing it differently than what they've done before. I appreciate that. Phazon enhancement device. Yup. Okay, Phazon enhancement device is designed to harness the energy of Phazon minerals, originally discovered on Aether for a new Federation weapon system. It is being tested by a GF Marine battalion stationed in the Norion system. Marines can initiate an energy siphon from a supply of Phazon carried in a backpack into their armor suits. This allows them to temporarily enhance the exoskeletal and weapon systems of their armor suits. To date, no Marines have displayed signs of Phazon sickness. Yeah, today. Alright. Phazon itself, okay. Phazon is a substance of extragalactic origin. What does extragalactic mean? I guess outside of the galaxy that you're in. I guess that's what that would mean. Yeah, actually, yeah, how big is the world that you, like... all of the planets set across, like, all of the Metroid games, how far does that span? Like, more than a solar system, I'd have to imagine. Are we talking, like, a galaxy? Multiple galaxies? Like, how big is what you go across? Because I actually don't know that. Like, how far away are all the planets from each other? I'm curious. Let me know in the comments below as well, stuff like that. Phazon, okay, yeah. It is highly radioactive or with extremely mutagenic properties. It has certain biological qualities, including the ability to reproduce itself. Exposure to Phazon often affects the brains of sentient beings, causing erratic, destructive behavior. It is also a potent source of energy, surpassing even fuel gel in pure output potential. It must be handled carefully, as it can cause Phazon sickness if used incorrectly. Oh, hey! Shit, hi. What's up, how are you? Wait, no, explosive. Yeah. And then another barrier immediately behind it. Oh, just more explosive blasts. Got it, okay. Yeah. Oh, God! What the fuck are you? Other than Phazon. No, not that. Obviously not that. That thing. Yes. Phazon Hopper. Covered with crystallized Phazon. Spits venom from a distance. Phazon hoppers are more resilient than other hoppers, but can still be damaged by standard weaponry. The crystallized Phazon covering their bodies provides additional protection from attack. Like other hoppers, these are capable of long-range assaults. They will spit bursts of Phazon venom at prey from a distance. Okay. So there's other shit that we've fought before, but just, you know, Phazon as fuck. Okay. And very resilient to damage. 4 charge shots to kill it. I'm thinking it is possible that the plasma beam in this game doesn't do extra damage. I'm thinking that might be what is the case. Although I do remember mentioning before that shit feels like it takes a lot of damage in this game. Probably because of the whole hyper mode thing. Which I guess is what this thing's entered just now. It's got tentacles coming out of it and it's now hopping with extra power. And taking more hits to kill. Yeah, it entered hyper mode, didn't it? And it's out of hyper mode. There we go. Bam. And now I know I can set that off. Why am I bothering scanning it? Just rip the fucking thing off. There we go. And yay! Missile expansion. So I heard that sound and I'm just like, oh god, is something else spawning in this room? No, the ship just constantly makes that sound. Awesome. Not at all giving me the jitteries or anything like that. Please? Please? Thank you. Okay. Oh, cool! Now they're just everywhere. Cool. Cool. And I'm just pissing off multiple of them. Maybe look onto the one I'm actually trying to shoot at. Hey! No! 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 Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I'm stuck in a wall. Alright, it is hyper mode. Again, when they hyper mode, it's always the question of just, will I take more damage using a tank to kill it, or by just taking damage from it? So this time, the answer was just kill. Like, I would have absolutely taken more damage if I entered hyper mode for that. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! God damn it! Fuck off! Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay, liquid puddles of Phazon are a problem, and they're being assholes and coming out of goddamn pipes as I blow them up for health. Okay, okay. Lesson learned: don't open shit. Got it. Okay. God damn. Don't kill any of the non-hostile Phazon. Still a thing I'm worrying about, apparently. Stop. I'll say, what they've done here with this ship is bring back those feelings at the start of Echoes. You know how when we saw the zombies? Yeah. Yeah, it's giving those vibes again. Oh, okay. Oh, they worked out how to get up here. Well, shit, okay. Fuck! God damn it. They worked out how to get up to my safety platform. Fuck, okay. Fuckers, go away. Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Well, now I'm fucked. Get out of hyper mode. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, now I'm fucked because I'm in this tiny little room with it. Hey! Exit hyper mode. Thank you. Okay. God damn it. Okay. Die! Die, piles of phase on. Oh, wow. Wow, it shot me from that far away. Okay. 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 Turns out when an enemy's pure phase on, it's terrifying. Like, I am impressed that this, like, the whole game was going for way more of the action-y vibe from the very start. And then you get to here and it's just like, nah, what about Echoes again, though? What about the horror vibe of that shit? Like, I do appreciate that. It's just like, yeah, no, we're doing this again. I mean, it's working well. Stop. Fucking goddamn it. Please? Please? Thank you. There's so many keys everywhere. Alright, is this for one? That's the one. Okay, two. I have twos. Status used. I've got it. I've already got twos. Okay. I do appreciate how much of this ship layout you can notice is the same as the first ship. Alright, another stiletto class ship. Unable to safely navigate through that. Now the wording on some of these makes it feel like that is not the nicest things that. Okay. Okay. Do I need two to do something here? Again, really interesting way of doing this. Of the way they're doing the key stuff here. I do dig it. I do like it. Great opening this, aren't I? There's nothing in there. Cool. So, doors up there. I can't get up to them, can I? No, I don't think there's a way for me to actually get up higher. Okay. Like, it makes me feel this is the final area of the game. But that's the vibe that I'm getting from this, is those keys that I'm collecting throughout the game in this sense. Energy cells? Fuck you? Seriously? You know what? I'm leaving. I'm just leaving, actually. Fuck you. They can hurt me while I'm scanning that shit. You're assholes. I'm leaving. Bye. Oh, dear God. Okay. Okay. I feel like me being here has pissed the Phazon off. It's spreading way more since I got here. Probably because I've been going around opening all of the doors. Okay. I'm understanding a bit more now of why the game made a point to tell me that this exists. Because, I mean, it may not be the final area of the game, but maybe what we're looking at here is like the impact crater of this game. Like, that's what I'm thinking. That this is the impact crater of this game, where it's just, this is going to be, it's either the final area or the thing that, like, it's the giant door that takes us to the final area. But instead of being a giant door that takes us there, it's an entire ship. But that's what I'm thinking. That's secretly what this is. Which, if that's what they're doing, if they're giving us an impact crater, But that impact crater, instead of just, oh, go there when you have every key and it takes you to the ends, it's as you get keys, you can explore more of this area, and you physically use the keys to open new doors to get through different parts of that area. If that's how they're doing it, that makes not necessarily the gathering portion more involved, but it makes the using them portion more involved. Like, that's the main thing that would do. Is that getting one can be like, oh, now I can go to this area of the Valhalla. Like, it seems to be they're doing the same thing as before, but they're trying to make it a more involved process of actually using them and making it feel like you're doing more instead of just getting them all and going to the end of the game. Like, I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that they're just like, though we like the idea of a primary collectible that you're getting multiple of as you go throughout the entire game that eventually leads you to the end of the game, and that's your overall primary objective. But let's make it feel different by making using them more tangible as you do that. I can appreciate that change. That's cool. How well the process is going to be of getting them all and everything, I don't know. Like, I used a battery to get in there. So if I just got there and I didn't have an energy cell, I wouldn't have done anything in there. And also, every single hint of where other energy cells were, I wouldn't have if I didn't have any. So if I got there and it just said, you need an energy cell, and I didn't have one and I didn't know what that was, that wouldn't tell me anything about how to go get more of them. But because I did have one, I now understand what the energy cells are. And like playing the previous ones, I know the exact context of, oh, they're this thing. And that's a really interesting way of going about it. I wonder if there's any energy cells later in the game that are more obvious, or if there's hints that we get that aren't just on the Valhalla, that tell us about where more of them are, or if we get one, like, that's way more obvious than the one I got. That makes sense. I don't even remember where I got the one that I got. I've got no fucking clue. Apparently on Brio. But, so yeah, it's like, if you got one, if you had already collected one, you're now told the information about what they are. But if you didn't, too bad. Like, there wasn't the one on how to find number one, which I still don't have the hint for, which is weird. There wasn't like, oh, you need an energy cell. There's a robot next to the front door that tells you where energy cell 1 is. And then you go get that, and then you use that, and then you're told where 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 are. And I imagine as we use the ones that we get from that to open other doors, we'll be told where the rest of them are. And it's also doing a very similar thing in terms of just, it's like the artifact temple where as you get more of them, you'll get more hints on where to find the rest. It is also that. Just, again, done in a different way, and you need one to be able to get any of those hints. Whereas in Echoes, you were getting the hints by scanning Dead Luminoth the entire time. To the point where I didn't realize that scanning those Dead Luminoth were the hints until way later. And then I looked back and I'm just like, oh no, this is hints telling me how to actually get to the end of the game, and I didn't realize that. But just, wow, they're doing it again. They're doing that thing again. I shouldn't be surprised they literally did the last 2 games, but I can appreciate that they're doing it this way. It's always been one of those things that it's just, I can understand super mixed opinions on whether the keys to get to the end of the game is a good or a bad thing. Like, the thing is, I like the idea. The execution is always the thing that I'm a bit on. Because in the first one, it's just like, you can be told pretty early about how to get them, and you're made aware from the beginning, this is your overall objective. So it's good to have that overall objective, but to know that that's a thing that you've, like, it's not at the forefront of your brain, but it is the overall objective, because the forefront is just get the next collectible, and then eventually you'll get them all. But again, it can lead to that thing of just, all right, I've got all the power-ups. Now what do I do? Go on a goose chase for all of them, and that's a bit, which by the very nature of it is that. And then Echoes is just that, but worse, because it basically requires it to be a wild goose chase at the very end of the game after getting all the collectibles to get them, because of the way the power-ups to get them are required, where you need X-Ray to get any of them, which I believe is the second, like the boss of the second planet, or the second area, Torvis. I think it was the boss of that gave us X-Ray. And so many of them, you needed the light suit. which we got at the end of the game. So, yeah. So that basically just did the same thing, but it required it to be at the very end of the game you got them all, and it was not obvious that that's what you needed to do unless you happened to find one of them or get one of them or realize what the key barrel law was. And then unless you got to the Dark World of the Sky Temple and then were told, oh, by the way, you were meant to be getting these the whole game, right at the end as opposed to right at the beginning. So I'm curious how this one's gonna go. I now understand why I got a vocal prompt saying, go to the Valhalla. Yes, you just got a power up to go do this other thing that you can do, but go to the Valhalla though, because then you'll realize something. I get that. I don't know, it's a plain way of going about it, but hey. The point is, I'm rambling at this point. On the next episode, we're going to use the screw attack to explore here. Wow, we really did start this episode by just taking the things, fix the Aurora unit, and we have not gotten to the next thing on this planet from that, did we? We really did spend this entire session on Brio and Valhalla. So, until next time when we do that stuff, this is version 2, signing out.